Hey guys, it's Connor Mitchell and welcome to another episode of 24 Days of Tech-Cember. Today we're looking at the top 5 smartphones that you can get this holiday season. So anyway, let's get into it. The first one is going to be the Motorola Turbo 2. Now this phone really took the world by storm because of its shatterproof screen, but other than that, it has some great features. It has a 48-hour battery, it has an amazing 21 megapixel camera, and it has turbo charging. You can also go on to Moto Maker and customize this phone to look however you want, as long as you're okay with that tramp stamp at the bottom. So if you've been part of the Samsung family for a while, you know that Samsung phones really are a little bit more plastic than high quality. However, the Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy Note 5 have really changed that. These phones now have a lot more glass and look much more like premium products. They still have great cameras, they still don't exactly run stock Android, but they are pretty great. They're really beautiful phones now, and basically the only thing you have to decide between is if you want a large screen or a small screen. If you want a smaller phone, the S6. If you want a larger phone, the Note 5. Now this phone was a little bit of a wild card, but the OnePlus X was in fact a great phone that came out towards the end of this year, and even though it's still on invite, it's still making this list because it's $250 off contract for a surprisingly great phone. OnePlus has always prided themselves on making phones off contract for low prices that are actually really good phones. It feels like a premium phone, runs close to stock Android, and there are no commitments. So if you can get an invite to one of these, I strongly recommend picking it up. So Google released 2 variants of its Nexus phone, the 5X and the 6P. Basically, if you're a lover of Android, this is going to be a great selection for you. On the 5X, you have a great design, a beautiful screen, an amazing camera, and on the 6P, you have that gorgeous screen, a slightly better camera, a little bit of a camera hump, but that is nothing compared to what kind of photos that this thing can take. The only question, obviously, what size screen are you going to go towards? And finally, the phone that had to be on this list, the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus. 2015 really being the year that phones want to have 2 completely different sizes for people who like small screens and people who like big screens. The iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus continue this trend. Moving up from the last generation, you will notice a boost in power, but you will also notice a much improved camera that can now shoot 4K video. If you're wondering who wants an iPhone and who wants an Android device, the Android device is going to be a little bit more specific. But if you're wondering who to get an iPhone for, just know that they aren't going to ask for any of the phones that came before this. So anyway guys, that is it for my top 5 smartphones. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the remaining 24 days of Tech-Cember videos, and I will catch you guys at the next top 5. Catch you then.